Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. Today is Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. We had just finished up the maintenance break. I'm on the Xbox Series X, so the little update was 14.58 gigabytes, so just an FYI. We have a little bit of information here. We do have a heist theme mini season here on the Fallout 76. You can check that right out on the website. And we scroll down here, as we can see, Appalachian Outlaws mini season. So 2 weeks worth, April 22nd to May the 6th. We have a money bag, claim it free from the season menu. Complete challenges with the money bag backpack equipped. Complete challenges to earn tickets. And then redeem rewards. Redeem your tickets for some rebellious rewards. So that is pretty awesome. That is pretty cool. Go ahead and continue here. So we're going to take a look at the Atomic Shop. This Atomic Shop update will last us 1 week, starting today, Tuesday, April 22nd, and go to next Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. Let's take a look here. All right, got some good stuff here. Lucky Shot Bundle, 1,500 items for that bad boy. Show everyone who is the best shot in the wasteland. Pretty cool. Some nice little items in there. Lucky Shot outfit by itself. That's a nice looking outfit, I must say. 700 items. Yes, sir. That's not bad at all. Huh. Saddlebag backpack, 500 items. So again, this is not a backpack. It is a skin for the small or standard backpack. So you must already have a small or standard backpack, and you apply this as a skin in a mod slot on your backpack. All right, so just an FYI there. Nice looking backpack. The Persuader paint, 500 items. Persuader paint for the combat rifle and fixer. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. I think that's the first time I've ever seen them do that before. Rotary rifle rack display, 500 items. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. That is really sharp, you know? That's that's quite something. Interesting. Looks like it fits 4 or 5 there, 5 of them. Huh. That's pretty sharp. Hourglass, 200 items. Okay. Interesting. Fan of the hammer. Love it. I love it. 250 items. This little fan of the hammer emote. Yeah, right on, buds. I could say so much, but I can't. Cinephile bundle. Let's take a look at this. Original cost is $1,800. It's heavily discounted for me, as you can see, because I own a lot of stuff in here from a previous scoreboard. Here's a nice one here, this popcorn machine. So the popcorn machine counts as many great daily weekly challenges as eat a cake, pie, or candy. It also counts as pre-war food and gives you a lot of AP. And you could check out a very old video I made at the very first popcorn machine. It's a little rough when I first started making videos, but again, they're all the same. This is just an OG. It's just a reskin of the OG version, which is kind of reddish. But this one here I usually have in some of my cams. But yeah, I highly recommend that popcorn machine if you get your hands on it. Pretty cool. Wealth Exchange bundle, 20% off. Original cost is $1,300. Discount is $260. I actually have this in one of my camps. It's pretty cool. Now that vendor bot, it's very cool. It's a little noisy. I have the red version, and I believe there's a Blue Ridge Caravan version as well. It doesn't move on the tracks, right? So it doesn't drive around, but it moves like the torso section kind of moves around a little bit. So just an FYI. I also have this Scentomatic perfume dispenser. I can't quite remember what buff it gives you. I'm thinking charisma, maybe. I didn't make a video on it. I think it was last year, the year before. You can check out that video if you so wish, if you're on the fence about it. Some other nice items there. Cool. Nice. Junkyard Dog bundles. We got this one here all last week, so 1,200 items for that. Rottweiler by itself, 800 items, which is a pretty good price. Pretty good price. And again, I do have a video I made last November, December 2024 on how to place your pet, either a cat or a dog, in your camp, and how to apply collars and what it's all about. You can check that video out if you so wish before you go ahead and buy. But I do like this Rottweiler for sure. Junkyard Food Bowl, 500 items. Rusted Chain Collar Dog, 250 items. Military Surplus Bundle, which the cost is 1,800. It's heavily discounted for me from obtaining these things from previous season passes and scoreboards. Junkyard Welder Bundle, whereas the cost is 1,500. A little discounted for me there as well, as I own some items in here. As you can see, it's crossed out. Salvation Easter Camp Bundle, 30% off. Whereas the cost is 1,800. Discount is 540. Nice little camp bundle there. Has that cage rabbit, so very similar to the rad pheasant, I believe it's called, down in the Skyline Valley region. It will produce 12 fertilizer while you play the game. And the Ghoul Dance. So this was the April 2025 bonus item for Fallout First members. So just an FYI there. All right, greatest hits, best of best. We have the Appalachian Fauna Bundle, 20% off. Original cost is 1,800. Discount is 360. Some nice items in there, and look at that cute little fellow there. So it looks like we have a Mirelurk steamer, a great camp resource you can have. Either you're a carnivore or a herbivore. It definitely will save you a little bit of time doing daily, weekly challenges. It not only collects meat, but it cooks it at the same time, right? So it counts as a meat-based meal and a cooked meal. And even if you're a herbivore, you have something like this in your camp, it just saves you a little bit of time. And of course, this Butterfly Sanctuary, this was the OG version. There is another version called the Mothman Moth Sanctuary. Same thing, it will collect 12 acid passively while you play the game. Just another camp resource we have available to us. And I believe I have an older video on this Butterfly Sanctuary. You can check that out if you so wish. But I usually have it in every single one of my camps because, you know, we all need acid, so to speak. After the Hunt Bundle, 30% off. So another nice one here. Original cost is 1,400. Discount is 420. Again, get some nice, great items in here. Heavily discounted for me again. As you can see, it has this Rat Stag field dressing station. So very similar to the Thrasher field dressing station. But this one here will only collect Rat Stag meat. And that's fine. And again, these camp resources are meant for carnivores, but even if you're a herbivore and you have these camp resources in your camp doing daily, weekly challenges, you don't have to go out and, go after this stuff. You can just take it from your camp resource and cook it up and eat it and et cetera, et cetera. Again, camp resources is where it's at. That's up to you. Rustic Barbershop Bundle, 30% off. Original cost is 1,500. Discount is 450. Some nice items in here. Rooton Tootin outfit, 40% off for 480 items. That's a pretty cool little outfit. Male and female version there, looks like. Holiday Morning outfit, 30% off. That's kind of random. 630 items. Very random indeed. Light 'em Up paint, 20% off for 560 items. Basically a paint for the Gatling plasma. Screaming Eagle skin, 30% off for 350 atoms. A skin for the handmade rifle. That's pretty sharp there. Pioneer paint, 50% off for 250 atoms. It's a paint for the powder rifle. Black powder rifle. I don't know anyone who uses it, but it's pretty popular back in the day. But all right, special free special offers. We have the black suit. So This is a question that comes up once in a while because usually in around when we have 2 weeks of fashion that day, I usually wear the alien mask with the black suit. I'm usually asked during that time where we can find the black suit, and it's usually free here in the Atomic Shop. And now is your time to get it. So there you go. Pretty cool. Very similar to the suits that that they wear at Vault 79. Every day we do get a free item here in the Atomic Shop. So even if you end up playing about 5-10 minutes every day, I recommend just coming down here to the special offer section and claim your free item. And this one here is a real nice one. It is Nuka-Cola Twist, because we will have maybe once or twice a month where we have to drink a Nuka-Cola Twist, 2 of them. And Nuka-Cola Twist is one of the newest flavors of Nuka-Cola products here in the game. Came out during the Season 11 Season Pass Nuka World on Tour. And they can be a little hard to come across. The Collectrons do collect them, but not very often. And you can find them randomly in the vending machines down at Nuka World on Tour, but it's not 100% guarantee. So I recommend when you claim this twist, just hang on to it, put it in your stash box, and for some safekeeping for those daily, weekly challenges. Just my suggestion. Soft serve paint, 50% off for 250 atoms for the Cryolator. 50% off for Fallout First members only, the Powering Up bundle. Original cost is $1,500, discount is $750. Bunch of different skins here, basically for generators. Okay, that's all they are. Just you must already have those generator plans. Then you apply these skins to them during the build menu. Now this little nice guy here, this Voltec prototype generator, you guys hear me talk about it all the time. Very nice piece. It will collect produce 3 power, and you can stack them on top of each other. And they're so small you can kind of keep them out of sight. A lot of times I have them in my camp. You guys probably don't even notice that they're there, and they're nice and quiet. And there's no smoke, and I highly recommend these bad boys. Good stuff. All right, let's keep going down here. All right, so this is the last week for these guys here, the Moth Tracker bundle. Whereas it costs us 1,800 atoms. We get some items in here. The Watchtower, 700 atoms. It looks very small. Looks cool, but it looks very small. I'm not too sure. I haven't seen this around at all. The Summoning Circle, so I did end up buying that. I believe it was 700 atoms by itself. And it will give you a little bit of intelligence boost. I'm going to use that for my Halloween camp. I was going to make a video on it there, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Moth Tracker Searchlight, 250 atoms by itself. You can roughly see the size because those cavern signs are fairly large. Cultus Candelabra, brah. Right on, Jim. 500 atoms. There we go. That thing right there. It looks pretty cool. I like it. Charles Painting Stash, 500 items. Just basically a stash box you put on the wall. That's pretty cool. Mothman Devotee Bundle. Original cost is 1,000. A little bit discounted for me there. Has some items in here. Mothman Paints and Lamps, so 40% off for 720 atoms. Just a different Mothman Power Armor paint. Very different types of power armor, including a red headlamp, I believe. Saw someone this the other day with it on. Pretty cool. The Vengeful Mothman Emote, 20% off for 200 atoms. It's pretty cool there as well. Be nicer if it was like 150. FYI. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. So I got some nice new items in here. Pretty cool. So there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share me at the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Not Me But Me, Yes Me That's Me, Drew, Andrew Demon, Confoundedbridge, Ben Durant, John DJ59, Picker S, Benny Bunny, Grant Trentinol. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.